The things that you're going to need is your pack of beads, I mean your pack of sugar beads, and two press starts. You will equally need your small metal handle. You'll be needing only one. You won't need all the two. So we are going to be using only one. Yeah. So to start, you will need to make your mat, and by this time, I believe if you've gotten to this part of the video, you might have already watched the video on how to make the mat. So you're going to go straight forward so that the video will be as short as possible. Yeah, so you'll be needing your mat. The mat that you're going to need is 3 by 7. Yes, so you'll be needing two of that. So 3 by 7 mat. This is a 3 by 7 mat, and it is let's count 1, 2, 3. Then 3 on the at the base, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 3 by 7 mat. You are going to be needing two of that. So this is the second one. That is also 3 by 7 mat. So you can count 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can lock it when you are done, or you can choose to leave it and use the other side to fix or attach it to the main bag. I chose not to lock it, but you can lock it when you are done. Yeah. And this is also, you will equally be needing 8 by 3 mat. 8 by 3 mat. So this is the 8 by 3 mat, and that is going to be our crown. So 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 by 3 mat. Then aside the two press studs or press magnet, or however you will call it, you will equally be needing a mat of 14 by 32. That's the measurement for this very mat. 14 by 32. So these are the things that you'll be needing. Then your beads, the beads that will probably be left, can lock it. So make this 4 piece. That is, the first one is a 14 by 32 mat. The second one is a 8 by 3 mat. Then another two of 3 by 7 mat. So when you're done making everything, then we can just join. So when starting, you will join your two of the 7 by 7, 7 by 3 to each side. So this is the first side from here to the seventh one, then the other side goes here. So you join this to this, then you join this to that. So let's join the first one. So the part that you wish to join, if you locked this very one, then that means you have to take one new fashion line, insert it into this very corner, then you have something like mine. Yeah, so you are joining this part to this to this. So let's say you take one bead, you fix one in each fashion line, then the one that is at the tip end, this very one, the one that you fix the bead in, you push it through this very bead, this one, the very first one at the side. Yeah, so you pass it through from the top, then remember you passed another bead into the other fashion line. So with that one, you lock the one that you just used to pass through this into that one, then you pull, then you surely have something like this. So you continue to do same. The right bead passes through the next bead by it, this very one. So this is it. It passes through it like this, upwards. Then you can pull, The left one also passes through the left bead. So it's just like sewing two things together. Then you now lock with one bead. So you do the same thing till you get to this part. So the right fashion line goes through the right, or the bigger one. The left goes through the one on the left. Then you lock with one bead. Each of the fashion line passes through it from the opposite direction. Like this. You pull, then it's okay for the side. So what you did here, you're going to do the same thing for the other end. So as I said, if you locked it, you fix just one fashion line through this. You make sure that the ends are equal. Then you pull for you to be sure that the middle or the center of the fashion line is also at the center of the bead that you are passing it through. So you join it to this, and in doing so, the fashion line that comes out, this very one, you pass one bead through it. You pass one bead through the other one as well. Then the one that comes out, this very fashion line, you pass it through the main mat from the top. This is the top, so you pass it through it from the top. It becomes something like this. Then remember, we fixed one bead in the other fashion line already, so we pass the left fashion hand, the one that we just passed through this bead, we pass that fashion line through this in the opposite direction. So then we go our left, our right hand fashion line, or the fashion line by this side goes through it. Then the one by this side also goes through, just one bead by it. So it's the same thing, one bead, then you lock with one, so you get to the last part. So now this is what we have. So let's start molding it. So this part is supposed to be 8 and we already have 7. So you will mold it on the next bead. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we are supposed to have 8 at the side. So since this is 7, if you are molding from here, the next one counts to add up to make the 8. So let's say you are counting from here rather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you fold on the 8th one. It's the same thing over here too. So this is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you fold on the 8th one on each side. So in folding, this is how you fold it. So you are folding on the 8th one. So you just fold it backwards like that. Fold it backwards. That is it. It's nothing difficult. Then after that, you count 5 from here, from the one that you folded. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you fold that part to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So between the fifth and the sixth one, you fold in between, because this is where the fifth one ends. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we fold this part also. You fold the same line. Yes. So if you do everything right, you're supposed to get something like this. Then at the back of it, we are going to fold 9 inside. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So on the ninth one, we equally fold in between the ninth and the 10th one. So we fold over here. On the ninth one, you fold like this. You make sure it is going in that one direction. Then this is how you get. You come to, then again fold 5 at the top again. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in between the fifth and the sixth one, that is the line that you fold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in between this is what you fold. Make sure it's in the same line. Then your bag is almost done. So then we switch to the side. You start folding, and we want here to be smooth, so this part will go inside. So you fold on the fourth bead, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the fourth bead. So that means in between this and this, that is where you are going to fold, and it lies straight at the edge of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to fold on the 4. We push it this way. We've already folded on the 4. So let's make the other part also. We are going to fold 4 inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we fold 4 inside. After folding, this is how your bag looks like. Almost completed. Almost completed. With the exception that you would have to lock this part. So after everything, you can turn it like this. Then we lock this part. Then our boxy shape bag or the crown bag will be almost done. So you stretch the very last one that you made. Then you make sure this verification line, the one at this side, goes through this. Then it goes through this as well. It goes through, first of all, goes through this bead, then it goes through this bead by the side as well. So when you pull it, you add one bead. You can put it in any fashion line. Then you lock it with the other one. You pull it. This is it. You do the same till you get here. So 1, then 1. Fix your bead here. Then the other one goes into it. Just as we did when we were starting. So 1 here. The next one goes into it. One by the other side also. Then you lock it 1. You lock with this. So repeat the same step again for the very last one. You fix 1 here. You fix the other here. Then you lock with one bead. You lock with 1 bead. Then again, the fashion line that is outside. This very one is outside this part. As in over here, there is no beads here, so this is outside. That is what I consider outside. But this one is at the part that there are more beads there. So you pass that one through the very bead at the tip, this very one, then it goes up by one, just one. You pass it through the upper one, also one, then you lock one bead through it. You pull it for it to be straight. You do the same thing throughout till you get to the top. The one at the right goes through the right, the one on the left goes through the left. Then you lock with your bead. So let me quickly make it. So when you get to the very last one, this last one, as usual, you fix one to the last but one, then you fix one to this one also. You lock with one bead, the other goes to it in the opposite direction. You pull and you stretch it. So now we are done. It's left for us to lock it. So you can lock this part through this zigzag like that till it goes a bit far where you can cut it. So it goes through one, then one here, cut. So all that we did for this part, you turn it like this, then you repeat the same process for this also. So this one, this very big fashion line that comes out to go through this, will go through this, then you fix your one bead inside, pull your fashion line, then you go in one one, you lock one one, then you lock just as we did for the other one. You do the same till you've covered this part also, then you go to lock it. So let's do that back door. You can go watch the previous part, then use it to make the same thing again because of time. Just like that, we are done with this part also. So this is what you're supposed to get. If you did everything right, this is what you're supposed to get. So now let's make the press buttons or the magnetic locks. So we are going to attach it to this part so that it can lock over here. We will be needing two of it. So I have my two magnetic locks here. In doing so, you can choose to open it and then always use a smaller one for the lid or for the cover or the flap. So this is a smaller one. You can see this is a big one. This goes to the base over here. Yeah. So this is a smaller one. It goes up here. Then same as the other one also goes up here. So you can take a small fashion line, something like this. Then you can now count. This is the side that has to come up. You can see this is a smaller side, so that goes to the base and this side comes up. Yes, so you put it on the fourth bead. That is from this side you're counting 1 2 3. So on the fourth bead, this fourth bead, that is where you put it on. So 1 2 3 4. on the fourth bead, 1 2 3 4. So you put it on this one. Then from here you count 2 beats, so 1 2, so 1 2 1 2 3 4. That is how you put it on. Then you fix your short fishing line in the beads at the base, the one that you put it on. So you put it in it like this. You put it in only that bead, and we are locking it down. So then you fix the edge of one fishing line here, then the other one too goes to the opposite direction. You see that when you fixed it in, one of the fishing line is here, then the other one is here. So just as it is, you fix it in those holes just like that. When you do that, now when you turn it like this, you can see that there is a hole here, this very hole. You fix your right fishing line through the right one downwards. So I fix mine through the right one down. The left one also goes through, and it comes to the base. It comes down. Then you pull it for it to tighten. Then just as you did for the first part, the hole here goes through the right one. Then the hole at the left also goes through the left one. So the hole at the right goes through this very right one from the base upwards. The hole at the left also goes through it upwards. You pull it, then now you can lock it. So in locking it, just as I taught before, you fix your fishing lines inside and back to lock it. So this one goes through this very bead here. It's just me locking it. And you make the next one as well. So with the next one, just as you made this, the smaller part attaches the bag, then the bigger side come upwards. And just as we measured here, we count 1 2 from the side. So over here too, you're going to count 1 2. So that means it's going to be on this line. And from here you count 1 2 3 4. So that means it's going to fall on this 1 2 3 4. You go a bit up from this side, so it's going to fall on this. It's for it to be in line with this. So 1 2 3 4, then 1 2. So you're counting from here to 1 2 3 4. On the fourth one, that is where you fix it on. So you put your fishing line through it like this. Then facing up the bigger side, you put one at the right one, the fishing line at the right through the right hole. The left one too goes through it like that. It goes down just as we did for this part. Then this one also goes backwards through the bead beneath it. Then you lock or you pull. The right one goes through it from the base up. The left one too goes through it from the base up. And then you can now lock it. So now let's attach the base one to this very one. So in doing so, for here we count 3 from the upper part to the downwards. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Then on the 3 we count 4 from here. You see that if it was to be here, we would have we would be counting 1, 2, 3, 4. So now that it's here, 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to attach it on this hole here, on the fourth hole. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this very hole. Then from this side to 1, 2, 3. So that is the hole we are going to attach it on. So you first face your fishing line through the upper part of it, just like we did for the other one. You fix the left through the left part, the right through the right part, all at the upper parts. Then you attach it. The right fishing line goes through the bead just behind it downwards. The left fishing line through, that's the same thing. It goes through the bead just behind it downwards. Then you pull for it to tighten. Now the right one goes through it from behind it upwards, goes through the main magnetic lock. The right one too, the left one too, that same. Then you pull it to the bag and you tighten it. Now you can lock it. So in locking it, and just as we did for this part, you are going to do the same thing for this part also. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you count from the 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to fall on this. So you can fix it through the upper part. Your press stud, it goes through it from the upper side. Then it goes through the bit just behind it downwards. It goes through it too the same way from the left side. Now you can enter it from behind upwards. Then you can now lock it. So locking is easy. So let's just quickly move on. So we are done fixing it. Then we can now go back, fold one, we leave one here, then we fold. We leave one, we fold it like that. Then we count 5 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then on that, we fold it so that it goes to lock it. As simple as that. Then you are done with your magnetic lock and everything. Just as simple as that. Let's continue. So as you are done with this, next on the list is we fixing our beads on the handle, like the crown. So as I said, if you have something like this, if you've already locked it, you just you take a fishing line, a normal size fishing line, not very long. You fix it in this very bead. It can be this, it can be this, it can be that, but not any of the beads here. So any of these 4 beads, you fix it in like this. Then you fold it this way. You fold it this way. So you fold it this way. Then you make sure it goes through, or your metal handle or frame, anyhow you call it, goes through it like this. So this is how it's going to be. You fix in your metal handle from inside like this. Then with this fishing line, you insert one bead, one bead in each fishing line. So one bead goes to the left, the other bead goes to the right. And with the left one, I mean the one at the tip, this one, the one here at the edge, this very one. So we've already fixed in our one bead. It goes through the opposite direction like this. It goes through the opposite bead like that. Then you pull it. Then you lock it with the other bead, the other fishing line, the one that you fixed the bead in. You lock it with it in the opposite direction as always. So then you pull and tighten it to make sure it's firm. So now just as you are joining two beads together, this my right hand fishing line goes through the bead at the right, only one bead at the right. My left hand fishing line does same. Then I lock with one bead. You do the same thing till it gets finished or till you get to the end. The other one also goes through the other beads. So right enters the right one, left enters the left one. Then you lock it with one. When locking or after locking, always make sure you pull it for it to tighten. Yes, other than that, it won't be firm enough. So you can see with the strength that I pull, it enters one on each side. Then so you do the same thing. This is it. Then you lock it like you always do. So it goes back like this, can goes to the side, back again, through only one bead. Yeah, you make sure it doesn't go through two beads at a time. Then it can go up. So it can be going up, down. We have our handle like this. So I'm just going to fix it on the actual bag to get something like this. So let's quickly get into that. So in fixing the handle, we are going to use the two beads in the middle. So we count to get the middle part. Already here, this part is 14. So 14, that means you are going to take 6 out of each. So 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. In order for us to get the middle part here. So the middle, this 2 is the middle. And we are going to count to get to the middle of the actual bag actually. So this is the 2 in the middle. This is the 2 in the middle, so it's in line. Then over here too, remember we made this part 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means it's going to be in the middle like this. The handle should be in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the bead in the middle. So you can trace from that to this part. So 1, 2, then the middle. So this is the middle. These two beads are what falls in the middle. So you're going to fix our fishing line in one of them. and it should come up. So we are making our handle on this, or we are fixing our handle on that. So to fix our handle, you first fix one bead in each fishing line. Then the third bead, you use it to lock both fishing lines. Then as always, you make sure your edge, you have your edge, then you pull. So you do the same thing again. One bead in each fishing line. One here, one here. Then you lock with the third one. You lock each fishing line with the third one. You pull it. So it's supposed to come this way because we locked it here. Because the whole middle part is made up of 4 beads. Let's say this is going to be the middle. It's made up of 1, 2, 3, 4 beads. So if you are starting from here, you should come to this part. If we start from here, that means you should go to this part. So we started from somewhere here on this. So it's now falling on this part. That's why we folded it like this. And you fix one bead in each fishing line now. So one here also. Then you put your handle inside, so you fix it in. The fishing line goes through it from the back. So after fixing one in on each side, the right one, you see, we are going to the very next one by 8 because we started from this part. The middle is made up of 2 beads here, so you started from the right side, so we are going to the left side. Yes, so the right one, you fix the right bead in the next bead. That makes it 4 at the base. So over here, what makes it 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the opposite direction, you fix it in through the right part. Then this very fishing line that you fixed it in, you are going to use to lock the other one that you fixed your beads in. So that you are going to lock with the left one. So this is how it's going to be. Then you pull it with all your strength. You pull it. Then this bead, you see, after making it like this, you see that one fishing line will come up like this. One will come up, then one will go to the base. So the one that will go to the base, or the one that will face downwards, or the actual bag, that is what you use to enter the next bead by 8, which is this very one. So this is what we've already entered. So we are going to fix it through this one. So we are entering it from this part to the other side. When you fix it, you pull again. You pull both fishing lines for it to be firm. If you don't pull, that is how it's going to keep behaving, because the metal handle is heavier. So the one that you just fixed through the actual mat or the actual bag, you fix 2 beads in that. 2 beads in that. It's now your left hand fishing line. Then the right one goes to lock it. Then you pull again. You make sure you strengthen it for this part to be tight enough. Other than that, your handle will be loose. So this is how you make it. Then this bead at the right, this right bead goes through this bead here, this very bead here. Then you fix the left hand fishing line with 2 beads. Then you lock with the right one and pull just like this. So now this fishing line at the right hand side goes through this bead here, so it goes through it down. You can fix it in down, then you pull it from the back just as I've done here. Then from when you pulled, from where you pulled actually, yeah, this is the part that I pulled. So it goes through the bead at the left, this very one. It goes through that. It goes through that. Then you can fix your fishing line through that very hole to the other end. It might seem a bit confusing, but if you pay close attention, I believe you surely get everything. Then when it comes up like this, you just lock with one bead with both fishing lines. Then you are good to go. Your handle is set. Your handle is set. Just that at this point the handle is a bit loose, so you have to enforce it. Enforce the beads through the fishing line through it for it to be firm. So you can be fixing it back in like that. Can be fixing it back in. It goes through the fishing line at the base, the bead at the base. What you just put some in. So you fix it in with only one bead. I mean, you fix it through only one bead. Then you pull it like this. So that goes up. Then the fishing line passes through it to the left side. Then the left fishing line also passes through that same hole to the right side. All we are doing is to reinforce it. I mean, we are entering the fishing line back into the beads just as we made it for it to be enforced. I mean, for it to be very, very strong, so that our handle doesn't come off easily or our handle stays strong. So anything that you do, make sure you strengthen it for it to be firm. The right bead goes through the right, the left bead goes through the middle. Then the same way you lock this bead with your fishing lines. The right one passes through from the right side and the left one also goes through from the left side. Then you pull for it to tight. Then the same way, this now my left hand fishing line goes through this bead just beneath it. It goes through this bead. Then you can pull it from this side. It goes through here to the bead behind it also. Always going through just one bead. Then you can pull again. Then it goes up. Then the upper one too comes down through only that bead in the middle. You pull it for it to be tight. Again, the fishing line at the base or facing downwards goes through the next bead by it. This very one, this one, it goes through it like that. If you don't get anything, you can go back and rewatch this very part well. You can watch and watch again. If you still don't get it, maybe you can DM them, you see what you can do about it. but I believe when you watch and rewatch, you can surely get it. So after passing through that, it goes up again, then you lock. So this is nothing new. This is the handle that you made. You just reinforcing it with your fishing lines for it to be strong. I mean, for your handle to stay strong, because the handle is a part that the person going to use your bag will hold forever. So you have to really enforce that part for it to be firm enough. Then the right goes through from the right side, the left goes through from the left side as well. You are just locking it. So you can still reinforcing mine for it to be strong. You can choose to do it 3 times, you can choose to do it 2 times. I mean, you can choose to reinforce everything over and over again just for it to remain strong, because when the handles are strong, it makes your bag looks beautiful as well. So this is me enforcing it. So over here, as you can see, I'm done. So when you are done, you just lock it through for it to come somewhere here. You lock this one too through for it to come somewhere here. So that is it for the locking. You know that already. So to make the video shorter, we won't really go into that. So you just lock it through the beads for it to come somewhere here. You lock it through this part also for it to come somewhere here. So let's quickly lock it. If you did everything right, just as I thought, this is what you're supposed to get. Now your beautiful beaded bag or the crown bag is ready. This is it. This is how it's going to look now. Yes. So we are done with this part of